all this finger pointing isn't doing for anybody. It's not helping. It's actually giving Destiny a smokescreen so that in the DGG chat, he continuously keep trying to get people on his side. Working and being in the real world somehow is me sweeping. The only thing I knew is that Destiny had a leak. His was on the internet. I got scared and I didn't want to go any further than that. I find what Destiny has done just f***ing reprehensible. You're delusional if you think that Destiny is going to change the world. You are out of your mind. You're the idiot that sent these videos to a random 19-year-old only. That's your fault. Dude, you can't make this the hacker's fault. What happened to Pixie is your action. You sent it to this third party. You're the one that sent this information out. You're the one. That's on you. You should have just said, what do you want for me to do to make this right? Because I will do that. If you said that, you wouldn't be getting sued right now, Destiny. This is a spider web of a situation that Destiny has caused and has violated the consent of all of these people. That's what matters.
What? You're suing a man and you end it with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Missed everything? Yeah. Oops. Listen, when real life comes a knocking, you don't really have time to be online to go over the Destiny allegations, bro. I do want to talk about that like very briefly because I feel like everyone's beaten it to death and they've all said all the things I want to say. In particular, certain channels I feel like are covering it way fucking better than I ever could because they know like the deep, intricate lore of the Destiny stuff. So I'll kind of just, I'm kind of just gonna put it out there. I'll make it like super fast. Okay, I'll make it super fast. Hello, people. Did I see his new tweet? Yes, I did see Destiny's new tweet in regard to him being the Dr. Disrespect now of the political community, which is total cope. It's just pathetic. It really is. It's just the saddest fucking display of a human being I've ever witnessed in my entire life. Destiny is a fucking creep, revenge pornographer, lying piece of fucking human trash. Like, there's no other way to describe what this man is. I don't know how I've collected, like, tweets and shit of, like, DGG people being completely unhinged, that they are pretending that he's too important to lose for the political movement of their team. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I really feel like I missed the boat on the Destiny stuff. I'm just giving you, like, a quick rundown of, like, what I think of the Destiny stuff. Queeman has been killing it over on his channel. If you want somebody who has covered the Orbiter drama of the finger pointing, which I think is so fucking gay, all these people essentially knew, and the finger pointing on that end, if you want to watch Queeman go over the actual allegations in full in-depth, please go watch Queeman. I think he has the best coverage out of everybody in regard to the Destiny allegations. That's fine. If you hate him for other things, you can hate him for those things. But the thing is that if he is really on the ball with the Destiny stuff, go watch him if you're interested in the Destiny stuff. My frustration lies with the idea that Erudite, there are people trying to say just so Erudite, is not trying to sweep or not trying to get involved and they care about Pixie and all this shit. I don't believe it. Here's why. If they really cared about Pixie and they cared about the situation, they would have cut business ties with Destiny the moment this shit dropped and then supported Pixie through and through and not stayed close, even in business relation proximity to Destiny. I just think it's bullshit. I think it's total bullshit, that interview that she did with Tom. Complete and utter horseshit. And here's like maybe something that people might find controversial about what I'm about to say. With J-Stalk. All right, J-Stalk. Dude was a bona fide sweeper. He was. And he will admit that to you. But now, at least he recognizes that I got to give him credit. At least he recognizes his mistakes and he's owning up to it and actually going over everything and putting it all out there for the public to see. I give Gistilk his flowers on that one. I can't really be mad at him any further. What else? I think Sunday is a complete joke. I think how Sunday operated himself throughout all this is just complete bullshit. I genuinely do not like how Sunday operated himself, but I get what the necessary means of it was. That information was making its rounds. The information was going to come out eventually, so might as well rip off the Band-Aid. I get it, but he also did it in the most dickish way fucking possible. And it's just sad to watch, because this could have been handled in a much better way instead of it becoming this big sideshow circus between him and Diorio when it first dropped. I'm going to be honest. That was a major circus. I think what he did to Nick was bullshit. I believe Sunday just needs to recalculate what's important here. And not just Sunday. I think everybody does. I think everybody needs to fucking pull away from this gay fucking finger-pointing bullshit, okay? I hate this fucking shit. All this gay finger-pointing isn't doing shit for anybody. It's not helping. It's actually giving Destiny a smokescreen so that in the DGG chat, he continuously keep trying to get people on his side. Instead of just fucking pounding him. Instead of just constantly fucking pointing out how much of an insane fucking revenge pornography freak he is, everyone's playing the finger-pointing game. Oh, well, Mr. Girl said this. You didn't listen to Mr. Girl, and Gistilk's a sweeper, but now he's not a sweeper anymore. Nick knew this information, but he didn't say anything until proof was put out in the open. President Sunday did this. Oh, Beckett did this. I fucking hate all of it. It is so cancerous that there's no reason to go any further. There are people that genuinely fucked up. I agree with that. But I hate the finger pointing. I hate it. Destiny is a freak. He is a freak. He is a fucking revenge pornography freak that nobody should work with ever again. No one. No political movement, no fucking streamer, nobody. He'll still have his audience. Okay? It will never change. He'll have, let me like put something in my head. He has an average of 5 to 8K. I would say he's probably going to be 5 to 7 moving forward. Nothing's really going to change on his audience's end. Everything else, him getting political spots, him going on Piers Morgan, him going and interviewing like important people in the Democratic movement, that's all gone. All those people should not work with him. And if they do, they are doing what people criticize people who hung out with Ethan Ralph did. Destiny is the left's Ethan Ralph / Andrew Tate at this point. Now, I wouldn't say that he raped anybody, Destiny, but I will say he's just as toxic. He treats women just as horribly, and then for some reason, people think that he has the moral high ground to give people relationship advice and how to be better in their lives. This dude doesn't know shit. He's divorced. He's banging every fucking woman he can see, and then leaking their fucking, whether it was consensual or non-consensual, videos to random e-women, a 19-year-old e-girl, to get with them. What is more pathetic in this world than a grown fucking man sending videos of himself blowing a dude or fucking another girl to show that he's good at sex to another girl? That is fucking insanity. That is the most incel loser thing I've ever heard. If you are sending your porn videos to other women to get with them, that is insanity. Then, not only the Pixie stuff, you have Cherry, who is now filing a police report from what, and I'm going to take Gistilk's word on this. Gistilk is saying that there is very compounding evidence to show that. Very compounding evidence to show that he took it without her consent, and she is saying it was out without her consent. So, not only was he recording these videos and sending them out with consent, he was also recording them without consent and then sending them out without consent. This dude is a morally reprehensible fucking golem of a human being. There is nothing redeemable about him any further. That's the thing, Cadmus. At any point, more women can come forward and say, well, yeah, he sent me this video. Oh, he took a video of me and sent it to this girl. This is just the start. How many days has the Destiny drama been going on? Let me check. Because I have literally everything loaded in here. I feel like I'm not going to add much more than this dude's a piece of fucking human trash and no one should work with him again. Like, I don't feel like I can carry much more into it. Yeah, on the streets, if you don't cover Destiny right away, you're sweeping. Yeah, I got accused of that. Working and being in the real world somehow is me sweeping, which I need to, like, clarify some things. I had no idea of 90% of this. The only thing I knew is that Destiny had a leak. His cock was on the internet. I got scared, and I didn't want to go any further than that. And I knew about the Lawrence Southern DMs. But everything else, I was not paying attention to the Destiny drama. And from what I heard through the grapevine at the time, and I haven't spoken to anybody in forever, okay? I have not spoken to any of the commentary channels other than Beckett, and it's mostly me sending, like, retarded memes to him. I had no idea what was going on. And then last minute, I just go, what the fuck? A Destiny video dropped, and it was Beckett's, and I was like, what the fuck? And then Sunday dropped, and Sunday dropped first, and then Beckett right after. It's been 5 days. This has been ongoing for 5 fucking days.
With Destiny gone, Willie Mack is gonna have to pick up the Hassan #1 op mantle. Can't let the terrorist sympathizer feel safe.
Dude, I am not going to lie to you, and this is going to be fucking insane for me to say with me being the fucking hate channel that I am for Hassan. Hassan seems normal compared to Destiny now. That's fucking insane for me to say. I hate Hassan with every fiber of my fucking being. But somehow, Destiny makes Hassan look normal. I fucking hate saying that. But it's true. It's fucking true. I can't believe it. This is so insane. This is disgusting to me. I find what Destiny has done just fucking reprehensible. And the Taliban and DGG protecting Destiny the way that they are is fucking insanity. The guy who's accusing of sweeping was sucking off the Orion's Early 2023. He's just hopping on the anti-commentary train to grift. I'm not shocked. That's just what happens. I'm fine. I know I did not sweep. I know that with a full fucking fact. Nobody could come to me and go, oh, Chris knew about the Pixie DMs. I had no idea what the fuck was going on behind the scenes. I just had a gut feeling that there needed to be more for it to blow the fuck up, and I was right. I saw absolutely no evidence of anything. All I saw was the Lawrence Southern DMs and Destiny sucking dick on the internet. That's all I saw, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I had no idea that shit was recorded without their consent. I had no idea of any of that shit. It's just pathetic. It's disgusting. I just threw this live stream up because, like, I wanted to just get it off my chest. It's been pissing me off for 5 days, and I finally had some time to, like, sit down with you guys as my audience to, like, explain to you why I haven't been around, what's going on with the Destiny shit, because honestly, again, Queeman is infinitely better than me when it comes to covering the Destiny stuff. I gotta give Queeman his fucking flowers, alright? If you want to watch everything involving the Destiny drama, the Orbiters pointing fingers at each other, the Mr. Girl victory lap stuff, which I don't like Mr. Girl, but fucking hell, man, whatever at this point. Destiny is a fucking piece of garbage. But, like, go watch Queeman. Seriously, go watch his VODs where he's debating with all these people that are actually 100% sweeping for Destiny. I'm going to show you something. Let me pull something up for you guys, okay? I'm a part of the Taliban, all right? I'm a part of this gay little fucking club on Twitter that is all Destiny related. I joined it because it was a good information source for what Dan and the rest of them were doing in regard to the Hassan stuff, all right? Look at this shit. This is the kind of shit that annoys the fuck out of me. If Destiny leaves, I genuinely think the country is 100% fucked. What the fuck is a live streamer going to do to change political opinion and unrest in the United States? Nothing. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. You're delusional if you think that Destiny is going to change the world. You are out of your fucking mind. I can't believe that there are real tweets like these. Destiny is literally the only person willing to fight hard against conservatives and effectively call out their bullshit. No! There are way better people that actually work within the government that you can support than some degenerate motherfucker live streaming on the internet. I don't get this. I don't get you fucking retards. They're already this unhinged with pushback. Imagine what they'll do with none. What is Destiny going to do? He goes on Piers Morgan panels. I don't think Piers Morgan really controls how American politics are looked at. I can't get these fucking people, man. They really do see Destiny as some kind of like all-encompassing hero when he is not. He is a hypocrite. He is a liar. He is a revenge pornographer. There is no debate there. Stop it. And by the way, I'm just going on a rant. I'm going to go all over the place with the Destiny stuff because it's just fucking frustrating. This needs to happen. Okay, I am actually a proponent of putting Destiny on the registry. I don't care to say that publicly. I think he should be. I think he should be on the registry. Do it. Your terms are acceptable to me. If you go on the registry and drop 20 more people, do it. Do it, Destiny. I'm not joking. I genuinely believe with him leaking these videos that were filmed consensually and non-consensually and then sent non-consensually to a third party, Destiny goes on the registry. There's no ifs, ands, or buts with me. No ifs, ands, or buts. And if you're willing to drop 20 more people and name 20 more fucking people, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, you really are the Weinstein of fucking Twitch. You are the Weinstein of the political community if you have blackmail on 20 more people. Okay? JonTron won. JonTron infinite W's forever. Okay?
Public betting table for who the 20 streamers are.
I literally couldn't guess. I would assume it's the ones you think it is. Drop the flight logs, motherfucker. Your terms are acceptable. Drop them. This is just aggravating to me. Because, like, I'm not a fan of Destiny, okay? Contrary to popular belief, not every single commentary channel loves and sucks off Destiny. So, let me kind of, like, explain to you my position that has been about Destiny. I love the fact that people were shitting on Hassan. That's really the deep end of it. And then I liked his drama content in the context of the Mama Max stuff, and then calling out Boogie for faking his cancer. That's really the extent of anything that I liked about Destiny. I never liked him throughout the years. I did not watch him religiously. I never became a DGGer. I never talked about how great of a motherfucker he is. I called him a cuck multiple times. When him and here's an example. When him and his wife were having a public divorce on stream, I made a fuck up and was like, damn, Destiny's ex-wife sounds crazy, Melina. I didn't know the lore about Destiny and his fucking bullshit. Yeah, and his Miskiff coverage was good. This is frustrating because he had good drama streams that were well informed as best as he could. But everything else, I didn't give a fuck about. I didn't. I really fucking didn't. I hated him during the Twitch versus YouTube beef era. I hated his guts during that because he was a whiny fucking retard. And Willie Mac Show was right to body the fuck out of him. But, like, the basic drama content that he did was the only thing that I would say I liked about him. I didn't like him as a person. Didn't like his political coverage. Don't care about what he's doing. Didn't care about the, didn't care about the Mr. Girl stuff. I just thought Mr. Girl was a fucking weirdo, which I still stand by. I'm not going to say anything else outside of that because other people get fucking mad. But, like, I never really had a sort of attachment to Destiny. And it's kind of like this weird thing where every anti-commentary channel or political channel that's trying to get in on the Destiny drama is all trying to say every commentary channel swept for Destiny no matter what. Which I don't know what the fuck is being talked about. Like, I don't fucking know where these people are getting this from. Where it's like, oh, commentary always and 100% swept for Destiny. I'm not a part of that. And I'm glad to not be. It's fucking insane to put your credibility on the line for these kinds of people in the political sphere of the internet. They are way more degenerate and insane than we are. It's just aggravating. The John Swan curse took another content creator. That's crazy. John Swan W. We need John Swan to come back. I need somebody to fix my audio. Who could get me in contact with John Swan? I need somebody to fix my audio. That's the thing, Cadmus. I didn't. So I never felt in line or in kin with that. And to be honest, even if they did have overlap, right? Even if they did have overlap,
If you know this shit and it's coming out, why sweep for him? People were waiting for more information at the time to talk about anything because none of the women came forward and said anything publicly that I was aware of. Me, I don't know what other people are fucking doing. I'm not speaking on behalf of fucking anyone else in this situation. I'm talking about me. I had no idea what was going on. All I knew is that his dick sucking video got leaked and Lauren Southern DMs got leaked. Then I hear through the grapevine that there might be some more shit and it's gonna blow up because one of the girls might say something. I don't fucking know what that even means. I didn't know who the women were. I didn't know who the players were. All I knew is that Destiny might be fucked in the future. And I'm glad he's fucked. I'm glad he's fucked. What the fuck is their name? Straight doing this gay little fucking play behind the scenes thing and like pulling the puppet strings and kind of talking to Pixie and leaking this stuff to Sunday and letting Destiny know and all these people. Straight is a fucking weirdo. They're playing all sides here and they're doing it to look good on all sides. Don't you fucking buy into that bullshit, okay? Don't you buy into Straight being a good person. Don't you buy into Erudite being a good fucking person. None of these people are. Destiny became Ethan Ralph. When is Destiny gonna start living in Mexico in a tin shack? When is that gonna happen? I'm ready. They are playing Gay Ops of Thrones, and their king is Destiny. I don't trust a single one of these fucking people. I don't even trust Dexterto. Look at this shit. I don't trust this. Look at this title. This is on January 22nd. Destiny is denied accusations that he deliberately leaked a woman's private images, claimed the leak happened without his knowledge, consent, or authorization. That's not the fucking point. Oh my god, whoever is the writer at Dexterto needs to be fucking fired for the title of this tweet. Or the title of this article, okay? Destiny released videos non-consensually of women he slept with to another woman to show how cool he is at sex. And also recorded women without their consent and sent it. Are you out of your fucking mind? How else would you describe sharing your friend's sex tape with a random OnlyFans whore that is, unless Dexterto's post title department doesn't think sharing illicit sexual material in DMs with essentially a stranger is leaking it. This is the most retarded fucking thing. I hated Dexterto. I hate Dexterto, man. I've hated him forever. But now it's bad. Now it's bad. This is a dumb fucking headline. Yeah, Chud's gonna fucking rip into this. This is not high school shit, okay? This is not high school shit. Nobody I knew in high school was sharing nudes of their girlfriend to other people. This is not high school. This is not normal. This is another thing I'm seeing. Is like some people are like, well, in high school you showed your boys how hot your girl was. No! 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 This isn't normal. It's just frustrating to me that this is the cope that these fucking idiots are soaking up. Without a woman's knowledge. Apparently so with Cherry. Pixie, it was sent without her consent. I don't know if she consented to it being recorded. Again, I am just looking at this from what I've seen just on the fly while I'm working and I'm doing shit. Like, I'm just, like, when I have a moment, I was scrolling through Twitter, watching random live streams, and what I have gathered is that Destiny is a fucking piece of human trash. And anyone defending him, anyone trying to say he's done nothing wrong, is lying to themselves. They are lying to themselves. And Destiny needs to be put on the fucking registry. No argument. I'm done. I don't care if that sounds insane to you people. Pixie consented to her being recorded. Okay. But she didn't consent to it being sent out to other people. Those guys he met on Grindr didn't consent to him sending his videos sucking dick. There is a pattern of behavior here that shows that Destiny has no regard for people's privacy, people's autonomy, and would rather just try to look cool to whores on the internet so he could bang them. Isn't that fucking pathetic to you all? To the GGG people that watch me, or other commentary channels, isn't that fucking pathetic to you? Isn't that reprehensibly immoral to you, you fucking freaks? Like, what the fuck? How has it people just ran away from this guy? The pattern of behavior has reached a level that is non-debatable. It is non-debatable that Destiny is fucked, okay? Non-debatable. Shinji, so my thing that I would say is that people looked up to this guy is because he was able to dissect drama in a way that was constructive. That is maybe the only thing that I can say positively as to why people, quote unquote, looked at him in a good light or respected him. But everything else nobody gave a fuck about. Look how boring that goddamn January 6th stream that they all did together was. Nobody gave a fuck. No one knew anything he was talking about because nobody fucking watched him. No one cares about his coverage of January 6th. There are better people in this world to talk about a very important event in American history than fucking Destiny. It's just pathetic. I can't stand it. We're just going all over the place because it just aggravates the fuck out of me. Dude, like, how do you see this DM? How does Dexterto and other people see this DM and not go, wow, he did send these videos unsolicited? Not even unsolicited. I don't think I have much B-Day stuff recorded. It's fine. Hee hee. Ooh, there was a girl once. She was young, so it was kind of new and wasn't that good. But she would just hold on to me and tongue the head a lot, which actually ended up feeling good, lol, but no cum shot. Do you want that video? How do people look at this and go, yeah, Destiny didn't do anything wrong? How does anyone look at this and go, Destiny is too important to lose for the political movement? How? Explain that to me. How? How can anyone take this guy fucking seriously? By the way, shout out Shamu. I like Shamu. Shout out this motherfucker. He's covering shit that I'm finding very interesting. Follow him on Twitter. He's fucking good. Further allegations have surfaced against Destiny of recording audio of sex acts without consent and sending the recording to other people. Today, I was made aware of an intimate audio recording taken with me without consent that was also shared without my consent. So now, not only is he sending videos that he got consent for to record and send them without consent, he is taking videos of women and people without their consent and sending it without their consent. This is serious. The people who received the recording from Destiny was not aware I did not consent to the recording. They recognized me by my voice and messaged me today out of concern. I don't feel comfortable sharing more. All you gotta know is that I agree with Sherry going to the fucking police and filing a report. Fuck this guy. Fuck Destiny. Yeah, I saw it. This is the most immature shit imaginable. This is just like immature as fuck. Own your shit. This dude is just a piece of shit, man. Like, he really is. It's not funny. It's just pathetic. It's not funny. It's pathetic. It's a slap in the face to everybody that he treated like garbage and sent these videos without consent that were made public. I've always had a line. And if you're leaking private information, you're a piece of shit. In the context of, like, PII, address, phone numbers, you're a piece of human garbage. Okay? This right here is spitting in the face of all of these people that he leaked their intimate fucking videos with him. A slap in the fucking face. I can't even respect it. If it didn't involve revenge pornography and this was all like bullshit, right? Let's say if it was an overdramatic situation, he decided to do this as a meme. Sure, I can respect it as a joke. But it's not. This dude broke the fucking law. He released women's videos with him to someone that got leaked publicly. I fucking hate this guy. Yeah, oh, there's the other thing. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, where is it? I have it. I've saved everything that I could. I'm not going in depth. I'm just bouncing all over the place because honestly, again, watch Queeman if you want a succinct breakdown of the Destiny stuff, okay? If you want a guy who knows the lore of all the players involved, all the people that matter, watch Queeman, okay? I forgot about this part. Suing the Kiwi farms. Destiny covered Keffels suing the Kiwi farms. And he thinks that he can fucking sue them too? Does Destiny really believe that he can beat the Kiwi farms? When the Kiwi farms did nothing wrong. It is a forum. These people loaded this shit publicly. Am I happy about that these women's videos are all over the farms? No. I don't like that. But that's not Null's problem. It's not. It's not Null's problem. There was somebody that leaked all this information to the farms, and you trying to sue Kiwi farms like it's their fucking fault? It's not. It's your fault. You're the fucking idiot that sent these videos to a random e-whore 19-year-old OnlyFans. That's your fault. If he tries to fuck with us, not only will I crowdfund our defense, I will crowdfund offensively for every one of his victims. Honestly, based fucking null, dude. Based null. We raised $150,000 in 2 days for Greer and LFJ. I will bury him in litigation and drip feed the internet court document drama for law tubers to eat up for the next half decade of his life. He will never be known as a serious political entity again. Tired of dealing with his fucking censorship by litigation bullshit. Based null. Based as fuck. I hope null gets lawyers to help these girls. If Destiny is dumb enough to sue the farms when they are not culpable in this, is insanity to me. So, is it true he's going to sue Kiwi Farms on what grounds? So, his argumentation is that he wants to go after the hacker, if I remember correctly, but then backtracked on that because Dan said it's not worth suing Kiwi Farms. Because he believes that Kiwi Farms is hosting that information and that they're at fault for this information going public. Which it isn't! It isn't! It's his fault! It's his fault for sending it in the first place! Dan Saltman literally said publicly he was thinking about suing Kiwi Farms. If he does that, he is fucked. He is so fucked. I think No will take him for all of his money. They don't host it. They've already beaten people in court over this multiple times. Jesus Christ. Base Null. Yes, he's literally trying to shift blame onto anyone else other than himself. He would rather shift the blame than actually, genuinely, have an introspective look.
The Destiny Bungie video is gonna slap hard.
True. I am very ready for the Destiny Big Bungie video. I'm ready for that. Shout out Big Bungie, bro. I'm ready for that video. Okay, I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready, bro. Here's the thing. Here's a clip of Gistilk stream. Just listen.
So this is me, fuck. I'm still talking him through, like, all of the leaks and stuff as of December. And I'm still sharing stuff with him. I can't recall exactly what my thoughts were on all of these things at this point. Like, I didn't know the whole thing with, like, I hadn't really, I guess, processed it. Could have been due to delusions, like thinking Destiny's still a good person. Could have been anything. But this is us talking about the leaker. I haven't even really analyzed this, so could be some crazy shit in here that I don't know about. Okay, so I'm like talking to the hacker guy, and then he responds that the way that she would record video content is, by the way, there.
Okay, I have one note for Gistilk and his fucking streams. Can you please, if there's like a debate going on, just mute the notifications. If you're trying to do like a major fucking drama and leak information, please just mute the notifications, homie. Okay, please. I'm begging you.
Could be, I didn't even analyze this. This is really risky. Her boyfriend would record her on Discord while she fucked guys, and she would send me the videos sometimes after. And her boyfriend equals that guy.
So not only, so Destiny is trying to state that it wasn't hacked, it was a boyfriend. Her boyfriend leaked this information through her account, which in a sense is using someone's account for not the intended purpose, which can be construed as a potential hack. And just the aggravation that I feel in this, instead of just owning it and being like, yeah, I sent that shit, I fucked up big time, I'm a piece of shit, he would rather continue to point fingers at literally anyone else other than himself. That is the point of me showing you that clip. No, and I give Gistilk credit for that. I'll give Gistilk some credit. It took him a while to get off the Destiny side with the information. Wait, what was that? I give Gistilk like a little bit of a pass. He's still a sweeper. He still was. He had more information than what people expected. But I give him a pass because he is now just outing it all. He's just outing it all. He's like, fuck it. Fuck this guy. I'm taking it all out with me. I actually give him credit for that. God. What else do I even have say? I have like everything in here. I have fucking erudite shit. I have all of this shit. I just don't care about the finger pointing. Like, my main focus is not the finger pointing. I do not give a fuck about the finger pointing. I care about what Destiny did. His response, though, it's fucking garbage. Where is it? I know I have it. Here we are. This is a garbage fucking response. Just through and through. This is a garbage fucking response. Every aspect of this response is fucking trash. Look at the beginning. Legal arc beginning in mysterious ways, such wow. You're really taking this fucking seriously, Destiny? What's up, 07? But like, are you fucking joking? Genuinely. This is how you start responding to the allegations? I fucking hate this guy. Anyone that thinks that this response makes him look any better is retarded. Is genuinely retarded. All of this is him pointing in different directions that aren't really about how his fuck up is. It's all the fuck up in regard to the hacker. What he considers to be the hacker. This response is shit. Sometime in November, extremely sensitive and personal material of mine was leaked. This affected not only me, but many people in my life. See, this isn't what... The main point that everyone's fucking pissed off at you about, Destiny, is that you leaked these women's videos and guys' videos to a random person that you didn't know. That's the main issue. That's the main issue. And you are trying to play it off. And it's like, oh, well, I'm also a victim in this. You can argue you are a victim. Your revenge porn got leaked too. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you sent porn of other people with you to this person to look cool to them. That doesn't change anything. I want to be clear. The leak happened without my knowledge, consent, or authorization. Again, that is not the point here. The point is with your knowledge and your consent, you sent non-consensual videos to a third party. That's the argument here. That's the argument. That's what you're going to be sued for. That's what people are putting in police reports about. How do you not get that? How do you not understand that? I haven't spoken out publicly regards to the situations for a few reasons. One, I'm actively pursuing criminal and civil litigation on these matters against multiple parties. I'm calling that bullshit. Because who remembers how we responded when all these things first dropped? Didn't he, like, make a joke about it? Didn't he, like, make, like, some kind of fucking, obscure joke about it when he went live when everyone thought he sucked off Nick Fuentes' dick? Didn't he do that? Why do I feel like I remember somebody pointing that out? He's not taking it seriously. Until he had to. Speaking publicly about these materials brings more attention to them, which harms the victims involved. I weirdly don't believe you care about that. He was like, what am I supposed to say? You can believe Destiny is a victim of revenge for him, but no, it wouldn't have happened if he didn't share it. It's fucking flirt. Yeah, I agree. That's the problem, Op. That's the thing that he isn't fucking getting. He's the one that put this shit out. He leaned into the memes about sucking off Nick Fuentes. Yeah, really taking it seriously, huh? I've been trying to move on from covering drama content, as it had an increasingly negative impact of those in my life. Why does that matter? Why does that matter to be put in your response video here to you sending out revenge pornography without consent? That sentence is a total deflection of the actual situation. That is insanity that you put that in there. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Nobody. One person involved has expressed suicidal thoughts in relation to the matter, and I did not want to exacerbate the situation by talking about it publicly. My first question is, then why were you and all the orbiters kind of like trying to talk to her and poke her brain about what she's thinking and everything? Like, here's my thing, right? It's good that people reached out to make sure that Pixie didn't kill herself. Very good. Because if Pixie did do that, Jesus Christ, this would be 50 trillion times more insane. And somebody would have lost their life. All right? But you didn't own any of it. You didn't turn around and just say, I fucked up. I leaked these videos and somebody leaked them to the public. I fucked up here. This is on me. You could have just done that. That's all you had to do instead of leaning into the Nick Fuentes dick-sucking memes, Destiny. This is a tipster, Mudahar, Bull Black's excuse. When they get shit, they turn around and go, well, I'm not covering drama content anymore. It's too toxic, bro. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is what you're getting criticized for. Because there are now multiple parties involved in litigation, it is unlikely I'll be able to answer any questions until pending litigation has been resolved. Which, honestly, I hope you get fucking raped over the coals. I really do, brother. I really do. You leaked this shit without people's consent. These private videos and messages and all these things are now out there to the fucking public. This is on you. This is on you. Even though the hacker is the one that hit the upload button, you're the one that sent it to them in the first place. Fucking Christ. That said, I am limited in what I can say. It is important that people know about my recent communication in regards to Pixie, someone I was friends with and collaborated with on many occasions. Since the leaks were first circulated, Pixie has stressed to me that keeping things out of the public eye was important to her. One last question. Do you and Keepstar are friends, right? Do you know this was pinned on Drama Alert? Absolutely no, not friends, Lamau. I don't think he likes me at all. No. Keepstar fucking hates Destiny with, like, real vitriol. Like, I'm gonna be honest. After that whole, like, murdering the firefighter thing, yeah, that changed. Oof, wow. Rip, I was hoping there would be a good way to post and remove with their own volition, but I guess not, since anything other than that would just put more on spotlight. You're obviously free to say such, do what you want, but I'm not going to talk about anything specifically, and I will never confirm / deny of the people in any videos, images, and or names, and anything like that, of course. Still, you could have still acknowledged some aspect. You could have. Yeah, where the firefighter was shot and during the Trump attempted assassination. And Destiny made a joke about, like, firefighters getting murdered or something. It was fucking insanity. Well, it wasn't even a joke. I'm pretty sure he said, like, Trump supporters should die or something. It wasn't even, like, a joke. Let me know when you figure out the stuff with the lawyer. Also, if you have a discrete request or specific things you want / need from me, let me know. I got severely fucked over in this through absolutely no fault of your own.
At least those short-stacked goblins consented to their loots being sent.
Okay, dude.
So I'm not as bad.
Okay, bro. And yeah, working today to file stuff. Nino reached out to law firms and we're waiting for the response back for filing police reports and grabbing court orders and stuff. If you want, I can put you in direct contact with Nino, or you can message her directly as well to check in / verify this stuff. Got off the phone with her an hour ago. I don't want to have to testify or be named in anything. As far as people asking me, I'm saying good. It's a look-alike, and I have a markable difference in my breast to prove it. Yeah, okay. I have confirmed / denied anything at all publicly. I will never do so. I'll double check with you before it ever gets mentioned in a police report or a court order and anything. I don't foresee this being a thing, but just in case. It was that he just spiraled to make him look pathetic when he started moralizing about Trump supporters instead of calling it a joke. Yeah, that's my... But yeah, that's the thing. It ended up not being a joke. He actually meant it. I don't think it was a joke, Spawn. I think he wanted to play it off as a joke, but he actually meant it. And then when he got pressed on it, he was like, fuck it. I might as well just tell everyone what I actually feel. Trump supporters get shot, they get shot. That's how I look at it. Please don't tell anyone privately either if they're actually not me or not. 100% no one's mentioned me to confirm or deny anything like that except with Aaron straight array messaged me. Sounds good. Do you think you'll try to go criminally after the person or not? I assume you can subpoena Kiwi Farms for his account information, maybe IP address. Kiwi Farms isn't going to do that. And go from there if you desire, or you feel like it would be too much attention to draw to it. I have absolutely no idea. Waiting for this law firm to confirm a call with me, I think. Also, like I said, I won't do anything in terms of filing civil stuff or making criminal complaint without checking with you first. This literally doesn't help. Like, it doesn't. Like, I get it. But you could have acknowledged some aspect of it. Trying to pretend that it didn't happen made this worse. It made this worse. Overall. For everyone involved, pretending it just didn't happen made it worse. On October 11th, I received a message from a mutual acquaintance named Lauren Hayden. What you did was evil. I have never hated anyone so much. Based Lauren? Known as Lauren DeLunga, who has a legal background. Lauren has yet a negative sentiment towards me after I rejected romantic advances earlier in the year. This is him trying to, like, cover up the fact that people are actually mad with him. He's trying to find a reason for people to poke holes in why this is happening. Why Pixie's gone public. Why Pixie is trying to get a lawsuit filed against him. He's distracting you right here. That's a distraction. That's fucking insanity. That's a distraction. That is something to make you go in your brain, oh, there's a vendetta that someone has against Destiny, which means that this might poison everything else in regard to the Destiny stuff. Crazy. I understand that she has organized a fundraiser that supports Pixie's lawsuit against me and assume that she's counseling Pixie on how to proceed. Not the case. Not the case. Pixie is not being counseled by Lauren. Lauren put together a GoFundMe. That is it. This is poisoning the well right here. This is poisoning the well. Anyone that argues otherwise is fucking retarded. The same day, I received a message from Pixie. Hi, Steven. As my life on this earth comes to a close, I want to ask you to please be more careful with people who place their trust in you in the future. Life is unfair, but you should do your best in preventing that, not contributing to it. Jesus Christ. Hold up there. What's up? I'm just tired of living anymore. It's just a matter of time that my family discovers what happened, and I feel like there's no way to obtain justice. I don't want to bring a case against you, but I think you'll continue to send nudes of people even without their consent. Bringing a case against you would mean going public, which is the equivalent of a death sentence for me either way. So, I feel like the best thing to do for me is to kill myself and schedule a post just detailing my feelings on what happened and try to ensure a situation like this does not happen again. I'm not going to kill myself at this second. I'm trying to get some things in order before I end everything, which, thank God, she did not kill herself. Thank God. But I understand where she's coming from. Your nudes got leaked to the fucking public against your consent. And you find out the person that you put your trust in, that you had your first experience with, leaked this video to somebody just so that they can bang that other person. I understand that. That I would understand being like, fuck, the world is just falling apart around me. It's just aggravating. I don't know who King Thrash is, Tarkin, if I'm honest. I feel like it's hard for me to give you advice since I'm obviously implicated in anything, but I would still say some of the following things. 1, things die out surprisingly fast. There might always be a couple of random losers online, but people move on to the next thing. That is true, but the problem is that now there is a crime being committed. There's a crime that was committed. People don't usually let shit like this go. It continues to persist forever. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. People continuously will bring this up and throw it in your face no matter where you go. So that's Cope. He's right about some people. Some people will do that, but if it gets found out and more people find out about it, it's going to be thrown in your face. The people who big online a few years ago and people can barely find traces of anymore. Stefan Molinix. You still have every legal option available to you. You can always pursue stuff, and there are special civil and criminal protections that even shield your name from being released. You can always do free consultations with litigation firms to check which stuff like that. For obvious reasons, you should take things I'm saying with a grain of salt and pursue and check out all the things on your own. You've accomplished and done so many things in the past couple of years. When I met you a few years ago, you were yo-yoing like crazy between ultra-suicidal ideation thoughts of being hung up on a weird guy and feeling aimless after getting your college degrees. But you've done a ton of work this year with PV, moved to and survived in Miami all on your own, branched out into new content areas and made new friends across communities. That just sounds like a fucking gaslight. To be like, you've done so many good things. Why would you go public with this? You've done so many good things. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy. That's what that reads like to me. Maybe I'm just being incredibly fucking bad faith in assuming that, but I have no other way to look at Destiny right now. Because this response is shit. Go live after she committed suicide. This concerned me greatly. I genuinely believe that she was in mental anguish following the leaks weeks later. I responded in earnest, doing what I could to reassure her and letting her know that she had every right to pursue legal course of action. At no stage did I try to convince her otherwise. See, that's the thing. You didn't directly say, well, you can't, don't sue me because I did nothing wrong. But you're trying to be like, I'm here for you, I care about you, don't do anything to me. You have legal recourse to go after the person that actually put this stuff out there instead of me. That's how that reads to me. That's how that reads to me. I have no other way to interpret that. I don't believe that Destiny is a fucking good person now. I never really did. But, like, at this point, I have no other way to interpret it. I'm just being a fucking dick because I don't feel sympathetic to Destiny. I don't. I can't. Let's see here. A few hours later, I messaged a mutual friend, Straighteraid, who I knew had been particularly close with Pixie. We tried to figure out the best way forward in terms of making things right, or as right as they could be, for Pixie. This is crazy. You should not be reaching out to her friends. You should not be talking about ways to coordinate with their friends to make things right. You need to let them tell you what makes things right. Let's see here. I'm surprised she told you, to be honest. She didn't respond to this, or did she delete it? No. If she responded and deleted, I didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure she just didn't respond. She's not doing well. And she had made all the wrong moves in response to this. I told her to not do anything and not reply to people. I don't think she's done anything too bad or anything. Just privating her stuff for a bit was fine. Straight, people have sent me stuff. She said to them in DMs. See, that's That right there is leaking the information of the victim to the person that did horrible shit to them straight away. You do realize what that is, right? You're telling Destiny that? Huh. You're telling Destiny that. Interesting. I don't trust straight away. My God. Oh, well, I mean, if it helps her process stuff or whatever, it's okay, unless she's blowing it up more and making it worse or something. See, right there, dude, on its face, it's really fucking bad. He doesn't recognize what he did to Pixie, and then later we found out Sherry, and later found out Melina are bad things, that this is worse. This is deplorable. He's kind of just being like, well, as long as she's not saying I raped her or something, you know, it's... Bro! You're not seeing the forest! You're not seeing anything! You're not... She went to Spicy Chat and said their comments were making her want to kill herself a few days ago. She had told me she would do it if her parents found out, but I suggested reaching out to family members I could trust to give her emotional support, but she's not really talking to people. Loner messaged me asking if I'd hear from her because she hasn't been messaging. This is bad. Then I messaged her tonight, and that's when she said she thinks that's what she needs to do. Well, fuck. I feel stupid going over there and just asking to hang out for obvious reasons. You're so retarded. You're so retarded. But I don't really know what else I could do, or if I'm even a person who can offer support. You can't. You can't offer support. You're the one that leaked the information. You're the one that sent it to this OnlyFans whore. If you didn't send it, this would not be where we're at now. This is your fault. You cannot comfort Pixie. You cannot go over to her fucking house. You're actually retarded. I don't know how she views you. Not great. When she told me, I wondered if I should tell you and ask for help, but if she sees you as an abuser, then it seems like the ultimate betrayal to do that. Same with telling her family if she explicitly said she can't rely on them for support. Like, I'd rather have her pissed off at me for life, but alive. But I also don't know how to intervene. She doesn't seem manic, but I have no training in really making that judgment. But a wellness check seems like it would do fuck all, because she'll just act normal to get them to go away, and they wouldn't commit her just on my word alone. I told her similar things that you told her, and she really needs to speak to her therapist. Jesus. These messages are so long. I don't know how much framing of all of this in terms of relative harm helps. We're all egocentric. So even if it's true, I wonder if it's getting through to her. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know what else to do. Money. Fucking offer to cover her therapy or some shit. This is so fucking retarded. This right here is showing a coordination to pay money to the victim privately. I can't believe Straight Array to Destiny we're coordinating this shit. A close friend of Pixie's coordinating a payout for Pixie without Pixie's knowledge. Isn't that fucking insane to all of you? Isn't that an insane fucking thing? That this is where we are right now? Jesus. An unemployment situation. But I don't think it's good. You really think so? I have zero problem with that. But I thought about it. It feels super ultra scummy, or like I'm trying to buy off her feelings, her feeling bad or something. But obviously 1,000,000% I would absolutely do this. Money doesn't fix everything. Money doesn't fix anything. It doesn't. This is ridiculous. Yes, I really think so, lol. She mentioned pursuing a case against you in the first screenshot you sent me. And this isn't some crime that is punishable with jail. Arguably, it can be. So unless she thought it did, or some other punitive measures she felt would deter you, I'm going to assume she was considered doing it for financial damages. What do you think would be an appropriate way to approach her about that? Which is possibly extremely difficult to prove in her case. She's not highly profile micro-celebrity, and you didn't leak it maliciously. That's the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're a high-profile celebrity or not. There is somebody's nudes and sex videos being released non-consensually to a third party, and that said third party released it to the public. Millions of people use Kiwi Farms. Hundreds of thousands of people saw it on Twitter. Millions of people saw it on Twitter. Doesn't matter. It's reached the zeitgeist that is not just like, oh, like commentary tards are talking about it. This is main stage now. and you didn't leak it maliciously. You still leaked it. The argument is that you leaked this stuff to a third party. Just because the word revenge in it doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be malicious. Allegedly, Straighter Raid is in those leaks as well. Not shocking. And it's crazy that Straighter Raid is talking to Destiny about this shit. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. I looked into it for obvious reasons just to be sure, but I don't really care about the legal side of it or whatever. Obviously, I've severely and at least psychologically damaged her. You've done both. Covering therapy or whatever is a minimum. I have no problem helping out or sending her money or anything as a form of reparation. I just don't want it to come across as like, hey, bitch, lol, I know I violated your trust in the worst way ever, but here's some money, have fun. Jesus. Being honest and front-loading it would genuinely not be able to rectify it neutrally because of the obvious conflict of interest, but you should try, and it's something you should would do to help her. Therapy costs for sure. If you're really feeling generous, something to do with her law school pursuits, like year one or something. I don't know how far you're willing to help, but I see it as offering her something to look forward to in her immediate future. That is the goal she was working towards in the midst of all this. I would be a reminder that her life isn't over because of this, not even close. What law school was she going to? Is the money the only thing stopping her from going or something? I'm not sure, but she owes me $147 and is having to pay that back to me in installments because she can't afford the payment all at once. I'm pretty sure there are hefty financial constraints for her right now. I know she was studying for the LSAT. Let's see where Destiny is. I'm pretty sure at one point he's like, ooh, paying for college tuition for a law school is crazy. When it's like, oh, 1,000,000% help her out. But when he gets brought up the law school stuff, he's like, ugh, well, I don't know. Ask you, job situation's weird right now. This feels super lame. I don't want to imply somehow giving you money helps or everything go the way fixed with you. But if you have bills or owe money or anything or have financial stuff I can help with, I can at the very least chip in to help with that. So it's at least one less thing you have to worry about or stress over while you're worrying about getting through this. Do you think this is okay? Yes. Jesus. Just giving advice on how to fucking basically pay off Pixie. I took Straighter Raid's suggestions and presented them to Pixie. I explicitly offered to help her financially, had it communicated to me, and she was also under financial pressure dealing with the matter. Pixie responded stating that whatever price she would ask would be too high. See, I love this too high thing, where it's making it sound like it's an extortion or bribery or something. It's just how this response is worded is just so him being the victim. And would only result in making her feel worse. This is an older screenshot from our conversation. It appears she has deleted only that message. I feel whatever I ask you to cover will be too high of a price too, and I'm going to feel even worse over it. I think the number of people know or even keep up with it enough to go over you is almost zero. This is fucking insanity. No longer current conversation history. Later in the conversation with Straighter Raid, she told me Pixie seemed to want me to cover her entire tuition for law school. Others told me that Pixie thought it would be appropriate for me to pay her anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million. At no point did Pixie make a specific or explicit request for financial compensation. So she's talking behind the scenes about it. Well, he might as well just pay my fucking college tuition, which honestly... honestly, if he does that, he's still a piece of shit. Still a piece of shit in the eyes of the public, to Pixie, to all these people. The Orbiters shouldn't be around him. But at least that's a way to make her whole. Even if it's something so minor. But I still think it's not enough. I think somewhere on December 13th, Pixie unfriended me on Discord. It became clear that no amount that I agreed to would be satisfactory by the nature of the fact that I agreed to it. Third parties communicated that it was a point of financial compensation would be to punish me. That language was incredibly frustrating to hear secondhand. I had already shown willingness to make things right as best I could. I had spent time talking to mutual friends of ours with the intent to help address concerns with her mental health and suicidal thoughts, the sincerity of which I genuinely believed. I was objectively harmed in the situation. See, right here, motherfucker. I was objectively harmed in this situation. Dude, this is about you sending nudes of women non-consensually. I get that you were also leaked in that, but you're the one that sent these fucking videos. You can't make yourself a victim in this anymore. I'm sorry. You can't. I'm not sure where Pixie got this idea, that she needed to financially punish me. In her response, she recognizes that you are going to continue doing this if there isn't a precedent set. If there isn't a precedent set on what needs to stop with you, you're going to continue doing it.
That's Pixie's point.
He's not getting that. In his text, Pixie reiterates that she doesn't want criminal penalties for me, just big financial ones. She doesn't want you to go to jail. To be honest, she's being... I might sound crazy saying this, but she's taking it easy on you. Just asking for money, she's taking it easy on you. She could go criminal, like Sherry is, but she's not. She's actually going easy on you. Yeah, the only problem is the number 3, because even with removal of the video and getting the guy hack charged, Steven has to face consequences proportional to his actions. I want this to be the most expensive mistake of his life. And I'm essentially asking him to self-punish himself in a way that I don't think he will like or agree to without the law involved. I don't have a dollar amount from the top of my head. It just has to be enough that for the rest of his life, he thinks of the word nude, he associates it with the amount of money he lost. I don't even argue in oppositely to what Pixie's thinking here. This dude has done this before. This needs to stop. You could call that extortion or whatever. She should not have worded it this way at all. And Destiny's lawyers might fight against this part in the lawsuit. But I don't really see an issue with that. Obviously, I don't want to make him destitute, but it would be large enough that he doesn't feel upset about it, and he does feel upset about it, and it's not easily recoverable. Yeah, I'm not even sure about the specifics regarding the money and/or punishment. I believe in rehabilitation, but part of rehabilitation is penance. The person understands what they did is wrong, takes corrective course of action and actions to help pay penance to the victims and do right by them. I just want to know if Steven agrees with this and is willing to figure out what it means for both of us / in a manner that makes sense to both of us. I don't want to cause unnecessary harm or suffering to Steven. I want to know he will never do this again, and I think this would be the most effective method of doing so, or jail. But I do not want Steven to go through criminal court because 1, our justice system is horrible at getting people to charge their behavior. 2, I feel like it would be overkill on my part. I don't believe it would be overkill. You're being too nice, Pixie. I'm going to be honest. Some of my most personal messages have gone out to the world because of what happened. Dude, you can't make this the hacker's fault. What happened to Pixie is your action. You sent it to this third party. Christ. Many of which have been forwarded to family members and colleagues. Information has come out which have irrevocably damaged my personal relationships. This saga has been a nightmare for all parties involved. Her accusation that I likely used a proxy to widely distribute this material while claiming deniability is extremely hurtful. Here's where I'm going to divest from Pixie a little bit. I don't think Destiny knew that this person was going to leak this shit publicly. That's where I'll divest in Pixie's allegations against him. Now, the thing is that we don't know anymore. The problem is that Destiny has made this such a fucking mess, and he has such a pattern of behavior that it wouldn't shock me if that did happen. It wouldn't shock me. I think it's an extreme, but it wouldn't shock me. But the problem is, Destiny, is that you recorded these without consent or with consent and distribute them without consent to third parties. You wanted that girl to think that you were good at sex. You wanted that girl to see what you do in bed. That is leaking. We need to focus on that. I think Pixie's language here is a little loaded, if that is to be the case. Let me find this. Of course, this is what he says what happens. I think it is just as likely that he used her as a proxy to widely distribute this material while claiming deniability. So she's saying, and if you read how Destiny's putting it here, likely used. It is an idea of hers that she believes that may be the case. Now, you got to be careful with that. You got to be careful, Pixie, because that gives him a victim look. I wouldn't be, this is the thing, again, I wouldn't be shocked if that did happen. I wouldn't be shocked, but we don't know that for a fact. And I get his frustration with this. It's just, you can call it extremely hurtful all you want, but dude, you're the one that sent this information out. You're the one that sent this to an OnlyFans whore. That's on you! I flat out cannot believe that anyone would think I would intentionally leak this material to the public. But you leaked this material privately already to random people that could have leaked it to the public. Are you out of your mind? It's not that crazy for people to sit down and go, maybe he did want somebody to leak this publicly. Maybe he did. Because he's sending it to a bunch of people that he barely fucking knows. It's not crazy. That is not a crazy thing to think. I incredibly felt uncomfortable by the language being used regarding financial punishment and wanting to teach me a lesson, along with constant references to the precariousness of someone's mental health text message. I think I'm going to decide what my next course of action and what to do with myself and him based on how that conversation goes, unless you decide you don't want to talk to him, and that's okay too. Basically, I have my plan / course of actions paused, and will choose something depending if he agrees and is make up / repent for the action he wants to work with me to find a way to do that, or if he doesn't feel that way. I don't want to talk to him myself because I feel like I tried explaining what I was feeling and he didn't really understand. I also have a little anxious voice in my brain telling me to prepare for the worst because he probably won't care or doesn't care enough to willingly try and make up for his mistakes. And that means I'll have to start thinking about extreme / nuclear options to deal with. But I'm trying to avoid spiraling down that line of thought because I'm trying to hold out hope. And just not to scare you, I'm 100% not going to do anything to myself, no matter what he says during the holiday season, because I don't want to traumatize my friends during a time that's supposed to be happy. And even if he responds negatively, it doesn't mean I'll auto-kill myself. I'm trying to contemplate all different courses of actions, including going public, and then I can take the amount of humiliation than killing myself versus my plan before scheduling a note for after I die. I'm also still looking into lawyers, but I just want to see what he says before deciding to do anything nuclear. Jesus. It no longer felt productive to engage in these conversations, as well documented at the start of it. I was completely willing to make things right with Pixie. If you would have just heard her out and said, I understand what you're going through. What can I do to help? That should have been the DM. What could I do to make this right for you? Instead of trying to argue that people aren't going to care. You should have said some shit like this. That's how you should have worded it. What can I do to make this right? Instead of doing some fucking gay little debate tactic of being like, well, you need to understand that you can pursue things legally if you want. And there's a lot of things to do, but understand that I'm not really at fault here. That's how it came across. You trying to bury the idea that people are just going to move on and don't be public about it. And everything's going to be fine if you just ignore it. You should have just said, what do you want for me to do to make this right? Because I will do that. If you said that, you wouldn't be getting sued right now, Destiny. You wouldn't be getting sued by Pixie. You would definitely still be getting shit from Cherry. You'd still be getting shit from all of us because you leaked these women and men without their consent to a third party. I can't stress that enough. Everyone keeps forgetting that part. That's the only thing you should have said to Pixie. I am so sorry for what happened. This is something I did not expect to happen, and I'm a piece of shit for this. What can I do to make you feel whole again? What do you need me to do? And do it. You're still a piece of shit for leaking everything, but at least the Pixie stuff wouldn't have reached the level it's at now. At this point, just tell people close to me that if Pixie wants to pursue legal actions against me, she's always free to do so. But I don't feel comfortable talking to her or about her until at least very legal actions run their course. It has been brought to my attention that Pixie is now trying to re-add me as a friend, but I have ignored those requests. I've never told anyone what they can or cannot speak about. You didn't expressly say it, but you definitely wormed your way around it, and now you're trying to make yourself look like a fucking victim here. This whole post is a victim post. This isn't him taking severe accountability for things. This is this is a fucking victim post. I'm the victim. Cherry's coming after me. I tried to make things right with Cherry, but she doesn't want to do that anymore. People leaked my stuff. I'm also a victim in this. This is a victim post. Anyone thinks that this is a good response is fucking retarded. Where were we? Despite what some people said, I never threatened Pixie with litigation or NDA to anyone. My goal was to respect the wishes of the people who have been affected by the leaks. Pixie has now stated her intentions to sue me and is fundraising for that. I do not believe I have violated any laws, and since Pixie has made it clear that she wants to do, I will have to let the evidence and legal filings speak for themselves. It is unfortunate it has come to this, but it means that all communications with her or Lauren, whoever may be representing her, will have to be through counsel. This is just fucking pathetic. This is a pathetic display by a man that knows he's in the fucking wrong. Pathetic. Fucking hate it. I really didn't want to go in depth on the Destiny stuff, but like, I need you to understand like where I stand on this. I think Destiny is a guy that sent out revenge pornography of people, and that revenge pornography was leaked to the public, showing that he was recording with consent and without consent women and men and spreading these things without consent. And when he is confronted with these things, doesn't just own up to it, he tries to guilt trip people. He tries to be the victim in this. I fucking hate this guy. What more could I say to satisfy everybody in this? Because again, the finger pointing of all the orbiters is not fucking helping. The fight between Sunday and Nick is not helping. This is what matters. The fact that Destiny is a fucking freak. The fact that these people were helping Destiny craft his responses to fucking Pixie. This is what matters. Erudite needs to fucking stop playing around and just fucking cut this motherfucker off. That interview with Tom, I do not want to go through the whole interview. If you want my fucking opinion on Erudite is not going to fucking break off from Destiny because she has a financial incentive not to. Coldest take imaginable, but that is what happened. That interview with Tom did not make her look good. And people think that she looks good. You're retarded. You're actually fucking brain dead. You're not listening to what she's saying. How did it get this muddled? How did the drama get this muddled to the point where the finger pointing is more important than the actual fucking story? I get it. It's entertaining. It's good content. But this is what matters. Destiny is being sued and going to criminal trial potentially with the Cherry stuff. And there are multiple other women and men that have yet to come forward about this stuff as well. This is a spider web of a situation that Destiny has caused and has violated the consent of all of these people. That's what matters. Fuck Destiny. Fuck his orbiters. Fuck the DGG community. Fuck the Dolly Bond. Like, Jesus. What more is there to say? I haven't even gone through the 90% that has been posted. And you already know what I think. I haven't gone over Hassan talking about this. I haven't gone over XQC talking about this. I haven't gone over what Melina said about all this shit. All you need to know is that Destiny is fucked. And every single person that has done a sweep job is being outed. And good. Fuck them. But you're pointing in the wrong directions. The people that waited for more information are not the fucking enemies here. The people that 100% knew this shit, were coordinating with Destiny, and talking to Pixie are the ones that need to be fucking looked at harder. Okay? Can we clarify that for the fucking, the community real quick? Can we do that? Can we clarify that? Fuck this drama. It's not fun. The real story is not fun. The things surrounding it are fun, but the core of the drama is disgusting. Fuck me, man. I didn't even go over the fucking Sunday DMs and everything. What is this? Nathan, this is fucking Destiny's kid. Bro, I'm gonna stop opening Twitter, some dude okay. That's fucking horrible. You should not be threatening to rape Destiny's son because of what the dad did. You're absolutely insane for doing that. Whoever DM'd that to Destiny's fucking kid needs to have his hard drive checked. I got it off my chest. I've been waiting to do this for 5 fucking days. 5 days. I have been waiting to get my fucking opinion of Destiny and this fucking overall circus that's been going on. I told Beckett in the DMs when the Sunday shit popped off that this has become the most retarded fucking circus imaginable. Whoa! Beckett will tell you I said that.
Rather blame the wrong people rather than admit they backed the wrong horse.
Yes, I agree with that. I told Beckett the day that the Sunday video dropped that this is becoming a fucking circus. That when Sunday dropped his video and then dropped the private call with Nick, it's a fucking circus. True. Hard facts. Hard facts, chat. This is just a shit show. It's a shit show all around. I can't feel sympathetic to anybody other than Cherry and fucking Pixie. I can't feel an ounce of sympathy. You'll never catch me feeling sympathetic for Erudite and all these people. It's just not going to happen. I'm just not going to do it.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you, Core, for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Check out the link in the description for the LOLcow trading card game. There's a brand new pack called Series X. that pack has my card in it, the tipster cards as well. On top of that, there's a bunch of other cast of characters in there, and we're also working towards an ultimate goal for that. So make sure you guys click on the link below. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often, so make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.